So the activity that I'm going to be presenting today is called bubble art. And for this art activity, you're going to need a glass full of water. You're going to need a shallow dish, different colored paints, whatever paints really the children want to use. You're going to need straws, and depending on the amount of children that you have in the group, you'll need a straw for each child because you don't want them sharing them. You'll need some regular dish soap. You'll need some paper, as well as you'll need a spoon. So this activity is actually great for preschool and kindergarten children. I feel as if that this is age appropriate for them and that they'd be able to learn from this experience. As well, this activity actually helps with fine motor, social, emotional, cognitive, and language domains. So to begin the activity, I've actually already added my water. You only need about a quarter cup, as well as a quarter cup of dish soap, and as well as about a quarter cup of paint. So what I've done is I've mixed these three liquids into this bowl. And what you need to do then is take a spoon and mix them all together. And I find that you could actually have the children do these steps. This just gives them more of a hands-on learning experience. So once you have these three liquids mixed together, then you're going to need to take one of your straws. But before you give the children the straws, I find that it's better to actually poke little holes in them. That way the children aren't intaking the liquid, and you need to tell them to blow into the liquid, not to suck in. So when you're ready, you just blow into all the bubbles, and to create the bubbles to rise. So once some of the bubbles have risen, you're going to need to take one of your pieces of paper and you're going to need to press gently down into the liquid, but making sure that you don't actually submerge the piece of paper into the water. You just need to pop the bubbles on top. And if you find that you're not really getting too many bubbles, just keep repeating these steps and keep blowing into your mixture. So I actually have some bubbles that have placed on my piece of paper. It's hard to see, but what I also like to do, I find if you take your spoon and just go gently on the top of the surface of the mixture, you can get some pick some bubbles up on your spoon and just dot them on your piece of paper. So I just did one pink mixture, but I have different colors as well. So whatever colors really the children would like to use. And yeah, you can just put those in separate bowls and mix them up for the children. And I actually have a final piece of the art activity right here that I did. You can somewhat see, it's hard to see on here, but you can see the bubbles that actually have dried on the piece of paper, and it makes it look really nice. And also, I found that because Father's Day is coming up, I figured it'd be a really nice gift for the children to give to their dads, and they could make cards out of them. Thanks.